Hi guys, welcome back, yo. Yes, we have a visitor. Guys, thank you for tuning in. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do show some support by subscribing to the channel. We watch episode 1. If you missed episode 1 with us, baby, thank you.
Pleasure, right?
In the meantime, let's get in on this. Let's get in. Are you ready?
Yeah, so this is Bridgerton, episode 2.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to calling with
Penelope.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'll call it Pen because everyone's calling it Pen. So. Baby, Dodo. Man, you take it off.
You. Bravo.
Let's see when we start. She might go back. How come them two are always next to each other?
The best is because when she came into the country, because you didn't watch last season.
Yeah.
She was, they befriended it. Well, the queen befriended her.
That she thinks I am afraid of choosing a diamond? Why should I be?
Certainly, Your Majesty. So why not continue?
And give Whistledown exactly what she wants, I will not. Besides,
She loved challenge.
nearly enough from this year's girls. If I am to grant someone my favor, more to earn it.
I see.
I shall simply choose someone who...
Sparkle.
No.
My sparkler shall make the best match of the season. And then Whistledown will be reminded once and for all. It is she who should be afraid.
That'd be funny.
You imagine you should pick Pen.
Penelope, I know.
Glad your mama let you keep your dresses.
Oh.
The truth
It's
is,
really nice.
that which some dismiss as common rock is to be precious stone. His family are learning this very
Through that door is the east
Yeah.
wing, the west wing.
Dodo.
All right, Lord Kent.
No one touch anything.
That's his house.
You will find your library. 27, including the servants' quarters.
Ooh.
Mind you do not bother Mrs. Carno, or you'll have to clean them all yourself. And this is your bedchamber, Mrs. Mondrich, just opposite Mr. Mondrich's.
You don't sleep together.
Yeah.
Of course, that is how it is done.
At other times, what appeared to be priceless treasure
Yeah, but
shatters
I'm
like
surely they
glass.
can change the rule.
Well, it's their house. Yeah, they can do that, whatever. But that's basically how it used to be. Everybody had their
What
own
if
room.
some shopkeeper or chimney sweep is next in line for us?
Why worry yourself, Mom? One of the girls will make good. Is that diamonds are not the only gems that sparkle.
Indeed.
You prefer to be promenading with your fellow debutantes?
Would you like to watch grass grow?
They're very close, isn't it? Siblings.
Yeah.
I don't understand the limits of your new outfit. You're snug with Cressida, but have no interest in other debutantes. You wear ribbon in your hair, but where's your fan?
Why must I be the object of your curiosity?
Did you not promise Anthony you would give society a try?
Yeah.
I
Yes.
shall see you both later.
Stop it, Colin. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
You saying you want my help after what Lady Whistledown wrote?
Oh.
She has never been more wrong about anyone.
Sooner or later, she will be caught.
Oh, dear.
We shall dance on the day of her demise.
I'm not looking forward to that time.
But to secure a match, you must engage in real life.
How delightful to see you all.
Uh-oh.
Such splendid weather we have.
Oh,
girl.
no.
She's nervous.
Miss Featherington, you seem discomposed.
No, quite well, my lord.
Nervously. Can she breathe?
He did. He is rather handsome and a lover of music, I hear.
Is he?
Lords Petrie and Godwin are both great supporters of the arts as well.
Are they also handsome?
Then you must talk to all three.
The reason that I have come for tea today is to inform you that Her Majesty is not done with the season, still seeking her diamond by some other name. Nevertheless, she desires to...
Does she?
I believe so. And anyone.
The outfit in this era.
Anyone
was beautiful.
who has already made their
Beautiful.
debut.
Fatiguing preparing to be lady of this house.
It is
Shall I take your
fatiguing.
fatigue as a good sign that you have been engaging in the necessary...
Albion and myself have frequented 3 different places of business just this morning. I might like to change some things when I become the new Lady Featherington.
But I want to keep Varley.
Putting the cart somewhat before the horse. There is, I trust, every
They're so
reason to
dumb
hope
sometimes,
you
this
might,
system.
before long.
Sometimes.
Mama, how rude. Albion and I are very passionate.
Yes, Mama, we have been familiar.
with each other? Well, I should hope you have. How often?
Oh gosh.
She want them to have a kids.
On our wedding night.
Oh my god.
Do you think babies simply appear in your womb? You must be familiar with each other often.
But I want to be out with my husband showing him off, not in bed.
Wait, what?
If you want to beat your sister, you must try harder. Full moon is on the rise, a harbinger of fertility. So you make good use of it.
Let him just mention the money.
God.
Collins, get it in.
Are you quite sure you wish to resume my lessons? I would not be angry if you found me to be a lost cause. You agree I am unteachable.
You are very teachable. You simply do not need to be taught. You already know how to do this. Do you remember when we first met? I was riding my horse, minding my own business, when I was assaulted by a devilishly yellow head covering. Please, when I landed in the mud.
I apologize.
And you were so very charming about it. Teasing me, mercilessly in fact. And I think I know why. Because we were children.
You're right.
Before the self-consciousness of adulthood set in, caring what others think.
Colin, it is impossible to be in society and not care what others think. Society.
Do you know what I discovered when I was abroad? No one knew who I was supposed to be. I was entirely freed of being the Colin Bridgerton that Tom knows me to be, which is how I became myself.
I get that.
Estimation of others is a trap.
Yeah.
Once you break free, the world opens up.
You make it sound so easy.
Why is it you want a husband?
That's a good question.
So that I may have my freedom, so that I may feel comfortable in the world.
And it will be finding that comfort in yourself that will get you there. What is the one thing in the world that makes you feel most comfortable now? Most at ease?
There used to be Sunday teas at Bridgerton House. It's one of the few places I could go unchaperoned and truly be myself, but...
I'm sorry about whatever might be coming between you and Eloise. What exactly happened?
Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
She can't tell.
I should get back. Before we are noticed.
You see, they follow the rule.
They don't have to. No one's going to tell them go back to your room. I think they just the novelty of it.
That's the end of. That's the beginning of divorce, mate.
I have long marvelled at your shop through the windows, Madame Delacroix, but it is another pleasure entirely. Over 30 new gowns, all in desperate need of alteration.
I practically begged the last Lady Kemp to let me craft us something more, but she insisted on the old fashions.
Such an unexpected new face amongst them. I believe it best to show the ton that not everything has changed.
Good.
Yeah.
I understand your hesitation.
You just want the money.
The ton feeds on the nouveau, and it gets ill-tempered.
The way she makes French is in it.
She's pretending to be a French woman.
She's not even French.
She's not French. Yeah. And Penelope knows the secret.
Lovely French blue satin. Certainly this will catch the Queen's eye. The prospect of marriage is the one aspect of the season that I welcome.
Really?
I'm eager to find a suitable match and be done with it.
I thought the Queen was no longer interested in this season's young ladies.
Lady Danbury says the Queen only waits to be dazzled.
Perhaps if there are others vying for the Queen's favour, it will not matter what Mara is scheming. Miss Hartigan, I have some information you might like to know.
Oh, wow.
Spread the news.
I do not hesitate.
And yet, here we are waiting.
She fleeced you in the last hat.
To play a long game.
I'm pleased with my hand.
Now you hesitate.
Yeah.
Ash likes trade.
I am out of this round.
You coward.
Told you had the strategy.
We may need more coins the way Hyacinth play.
Excuses.
Certain you're not cheating.
Do you think me a magician?
Well, if you are, let's teach us some tricks.
No, thank you. I'm happy to wait here.
I've been eagerly awaiting your visit.
As have I, but perhaps it would be better for me to meet you at the market instead of coming here first.
We are not going to the market this time. Your next lesson, of course.
But Colin, my mate is outside and Eloise...
Is out for the afternoon at the Modiste with Francesca and our mother. Playing cards in the garden. You've seen my family play Pall Mall. You know how competitive we are. Trust me, not one of them will be leaving that table in the immediate future.
Nope.
You mentioned you were comfortable at Bridgerton House, so we're going to practice here.
I was comfortable at Bridgerton House previously.
Yeah.
You needed a place to be alone.
Have you gone mad?
Imagine it with me, Pen. The quartet is by the pianoforte, preparing for the Parisian quadrille. On the sofa, some mamas are debating the merit of the decoration. And here...
I'm surprised they said
table,
sofa and not settee.
which is where we shall begin.
I'd expect them to use the word settee. I don't know if it's correct or not anyways, but yeah.
Very well. Shall I
You're
begin to
an
flirt with the imaginary cellist?
With the dashing suitor you just met by the refreshments.
Ain't that easy.
Me.
You?
I'm the perfect person to practice on. You don't have to be embarrassed. You know me.
That's exactly why I would
That's
feel
the
even
point.
more embarrassed, because I know you. Deep inside, I know I can be clever and amusing, but somehow my character gets lost between my heart and my mouth, and I find myself saying the wrong thing, or more likely, nothing at all.
Yeah.
Forget what is wrong or right. Imagine what you would want to say to me if I were a suitor.
Oh.
Your eyes,
Yeah, they released this part.
most remarkable shade of blue.
Is it?
Yet somehow they shine even brighter when you are kind.
That's what I would have said.
I might say something like that if you were a suitor.
Colin felt that as well.
Yep, he felt it.
Well, that was rather direct.
Oh no, they came back.
Eloise is here.
You can hide in the study.
Oh gosh. Where you keep going? Well, she knows the house
study,
well.
baby.
She knows the house really well. What you doing, girl? Just calling stuff. Oh, his travel diary.
Declare with great certainty that Paris has some of the most beautiful women in the world. The tree-lined streets of Le Marais, the charming cafes along the Seine at times.
You're not supposed to.
Just go. Don't write
In
about
those
it.
moments alone, as my fingers trace freckles, or as I watch the way starlight dances across skin,
Oh no.
but also such great
Oh no,
distance.
put it down.
Pen, were you reading that?
No, I did not mean to.
You did not mean to pick up my journal and read it. Whatever you read was not meant for another's eye. Damn!
Colin, your hand.
It is nothing.
It's not nothing. Stay there. Let me.
Uh-oh. Colin's falling.
He's falling.
You need a parachute.
And
Your
flirting.
writing.
It's beautiful.
It's very good.
Perhaps we should pause for the day.
Perhaps.
Will I see you tonight?
Indeed. Thank you for the lesson.
And she had to read the part where he's been out there
Yeah.
living the best
Living
life,
my best life.
where she's waiting for him.
Uh-oh.
And guess
This
who
will be
he
a mad
meets?
one.
Eloise. Oh.
It seems like they're not gonna be friends again, you know.
Any adornments, Mom?
Perhaps simplicity is better?
Would you not like to at least see?
No, definitely.
Yeah, enjoy.
We may have had different taste in garments,
But jewelry is a different story.
but Lady Kent certainly had an eye for jewels.
She already seen them, bro.
Penelope was at our house today.
I'm sorry for that. But it is difficult to know how to act when still I do not know what happened between the two of you.
We simply were apart.
Do you wish for me to cast her out?
No, I do not wish for her to be friendless, and you might be all she has now. Perhaps just not at the house.
Of course.
I think it makes her angry because she knows what she wrote about her brother as well.
Yeah.
And
It's making it difficult
I mean,
for her.
I do not need to know details, but I only want to make sure she is not suffering or despondent.
She is neither suffering nor despondent. In fact, she take a husband this season.
A husband.
That's me. Thanks, baby.
No problem.
So unlike her.
Perhaps she has changed.
She's not seeking a husband in you, I hope.
No,
Oh.
I'm only helping
I
her. find-
hope.
Is that wise? What if anyone were to find out about your helping her?
Well, who should help her? She does not have any male relatives.
Yes, but you're an eligible suitor. It would not look right.
No, it would not. And that is why we're not telling anyone.
She would have a massive issue if her brother ends up with
Is it?
Penelope.
Yeah.
What is she doing?
Finally, they seem to be putting in some work.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Oh,
Perhaps a little too much.
she's stuck down there.
You should know it is not my intention to push suitors on you this season, but perhaps you acquainted with a few other young ladies.
You mean it? Would you like to take a turn about the room with us?
I do enjoy a good turn.
Well, I'm surprised now.
Tea, Lady Danbury mentioned a musically inclined suitor. Start with one and see where the evening leads us.
More ladies.
Oh gosh.
How's that even funny, bro?
I've yet to see you on the dance floor.
Miss Stowell, may I have the next dance?
Mr. Danquith,
Mr. Finch, where are your ladies?
I have lost mine somewhere in this splendid celestial display.
Oh my days.
Pastries.
Your wife is a pastry, Mr. Finch. Perhaps if you savoured her as much as you do food.
A woman gotta do what a woman gotta do.
And oh, so agreeable.
Mr. Dankworth, you are so pretty.
That's not what you meant to say.
Has anyone told you that your mother is rather terrifying?
Go on, Colin. Take her out to the dance floor.
How's your hand?
Much better. Thanks to you.
You truly write so well. You make it seem effortless, which is so difficult to do. I'd very much like to read more one day, if you would let me.
Should we make an agreement? I will consider it if you speak to at least one lord tonight. Lord Basilio.
Lord Basilio is a Viscount.
And you are Penelope Featherington. Do not forget that.
Good evening, Miss Featherington.
Oh, Lord Basilio, I did not see you there.
No matter. I cultivate reserve these days anyway.
Life is too short for that, is it not?
Oh, Colin is getting impressed out there.
Lord Basilio, his horse recently died.
The horse?
What a joke.
I am not.
Forgive me. I did not know. Surely someone here is not in mourning?
Oh, come on. That's a nice joke.
Uh-oh.
Whenever I have a disagreement with, I find the best course of action is simply to pretend they are dead.
Do not think that would be possible with Penelope. Unless I pretend she's a ghost.
Oh, that's a potential ghost.
It seems Colin is helping her look for a husband.
Oh, no.
Don't say it.
We spinsters together.
And that is rather scandalous of your brother, and even more so for Penelope. Well, she may not think you dead, but her feelings toward you are clearly altered. Do yours as well?
Yes.
Mind your business.
Unless you consider an act for saying the wrong thing at the wrong time a talent. By the time I tried to tell the French tutor he was very nice, I'd called him un chouette.
Ow! Oh no. Mr. Beaufort.
Fortunately, owls have feathers, not fur, so even if I had wanted to insult the poor fellow, I would have felt at that as well.
So abruptly.
Mr. Bridgerton, you are an excellent dancer.
The pleasure was mine, Miss Stowell. If you might excuse me. Mr. and Mrs. Mondrich, welcome to the Tom.
I have been up against men in the ring who could have killed me, and yet I somehow find myself more nervous about tonight's program of dancing and...
And do not be intimidated. This can all be rather enjoyable if you do not resist.
Now they become part of the society.
Yeah.
Are you courting?
No, Miss Stowell is lovely, but that was me doing the not resisting bit.
I am not certain Miss Stowell is taking your experiment so casually. Excuse me, I must find some ratafia. Your situation is making me all the more nervous.
One dance and suddenly you have signaled you are available.
Yeah.
We expected to understand all these society rules when even someone born into this world cannot grasp them.
Do you see those two? Lord and Lady de Leon. It is considered impolite to dance as often as they do with the same partner. They cannot keep themselves off the floor. Lord and Lady Singer. The rule is to have more than one or two drinks.
Really?
At events, and yet they are like that every time. Drunk as... Do you know what both of these couples have in common? They are married, like yourself. All these rules are to keep the marriage mart churning. But once you have performed your function
It doesn't matter anymore.
and found your match, you are free.
That's right. I hope they take that to their house as well.
Yeah,
It's nonsense, different room and stuff.
Dowager Viscountess flatters me. My love for the instrument surpasses my ability, to be sure.
The cello is such a beautiful instrument.
Indeed.
Lately, I have been enjoying Reese. His piano trios are quite beautiful. And
Their languages change.
Because she's talking about music.
Even when she was talking about music before, it was like, Andrew playing piano, that's it.
Oh,
She said lately.
Do you not think you can feel it in the music?
I mostly enjoy the chord progressions.
Mother in her natural sphere, always watching from the sideline.
Fearful of pushing another daughter too hard, but also fearful that without a push, Francesca will marry the first good enough man.
Perhaps the best thing you can do is to let her be in her natural sphere, then. Come with me.
I may be with child already.
Really?
I must eat for two.
Your arrogance does not count as two people.
Whom I took pains to secure for you. You could be setting the mood for later. I'll just lower your voice. Not here.
We began.
Oh.
I simply... I do not enjoy it.
A woman's pleasure is somewhat more subtle than a man's. You see, When he inserts himself.
Oh, God.
Inserts himself?
Oh, God.
Inserts himself where?
Oh, my days.
What on earth
It's going to be a
do
long
you and
night.
Mr. Finch do?
We kiss, and then he makes an odd sound, and then he goes to change his breeches.
Breeches remain on?
Of course.
Why must I be punished over and over?
He does
Sex
not.
education.
I'm tired of these chicks tripping over themselves the moment they see me. I have seen enough.
Before you go, have you seen the Gerard painting in the back room? I think you might find it, well,
Set up.
rather brilliant.
Does anyone at least have any good gossip?
Oh, no.
Okay. Oh, no.
Cannot think of anything at the moment.
Good.
Good evening, Lord Remington.
Miss Featherington, it is a fine evening, is it not? I heard Her Majesty is yet to choose a diamond, and it has caused some nation
He's
with
drunk,
your fellow
bro.
young ladies. You're a more resolute person than I. I love a bit of gossip. The day's Whistledown is delivered. I sit by the door and read it as soon as it arrives.
I must admit, I do quite enjoy Whistledown.
Do you read the passage about
You're
Lady
right,
Carter's
bro.
housekeeper? And that is why Lady Carter fell off tonight's guest list.
He's keeping an eye on her, and he's not even realizing it.
Lord Remington has asked to call on me tomorrow.
That is excellent.
She loves the
Enjoy
gossip.
myself very much.
I'm certain he did as well.
You're right. He's jealous.
Pitiable, I think.
It is kind of him, but perhaps overly so.
Their mom not spreading the news.
Yeah. So she told her mom, her
Yeah.
mom's
What
spreading the
bring him
news
up?
for her.
She's told the right person as well.
An eligible gentleman such as yourself would help a spinster find a husband. It's actually all rather sad.
Pen, wait.
Right about this?
It will surely be the main interest of my next edition.
She didn't want to write about herself. But she can, right?
Look, even Ella
Wait.
is falling.
Did you tell anyone of my helping Penelope?
I did not mean.
Which means you did.
I confided in Cressida.
You thought you could trust her. Why you were friends with Cressida in place of Penelope, I will never. What could Penelope possibly have done to warrant such maltreatment?
She's dying. She'd be hit. She proper hit so many times.
Yeah, she has.
Damn, she's good.
And you're the new diamond. Oh.
That was splendid.
Forgive me, Your Majesty, I was only taking a small pause from the ball.
Light in your endeavours. Someone who performs not for me, but for themselves.
Yeah.
Brava.
I love that she said it. She said it correctly.
Yeah.
Brava.
Sparkling, one might say.
Ah, sparkling. What?
That'd be right now. You're such a right about default.
No, it's because it's an Italian word, isn't it? Brava for
I
female.
know, right? I mean,
bravo.
also love language is correcting people and be enjoying the language, whatever.
Are you done?
I'm not jealous. I'm just saying.
My lady.
That's it.
Well,
Finally, back in
what
her.
are you doing?
No.
I bet she's loving this, loving it.
She's
At
not.
least not yet. When I do, I will sleep here
Mm-hmm.
with my beautiful wife.
You heard Mrs. Kana. That is not how it is
It
done.
doesn't matter.
Yes, we can. We do whatever we want, Alice. This
Thank you.
is our life now.
Is noble.
Family
It's
is
noble.
noble.
I think
You alright?
I am somehow afraid I will do something wrong.
Oh.
For advantages, but everything.
Shut up.
Well,
you gave me to gossip. Face.
what have we done to earn this?
Nothing. The same as every Viscount and Earl and Baron out there.
It's just titles that are being given.
Yes. That's true.
It is ours. So let us enjoy it. No more tiptoeing around, no more sleeping in separate bedrooms.
Thank you, man.
Old Lady Kent clothes.
Good.
Away
That's how
with
men
Lady
supposed to
Kent's
be. And the ladies all agreeing then.
Away with clothes.
Oh. Take it
I
out.
love that.
I am keeping all the jewelry.
If you want to mistake the night as a place of safety, which is why, perhaps, both Featherington sisters snuck away early last night.
So it's working.
Thanks to her mom. Thanks to their mom.
Must never forget that despite the cover of night, there are still eyes upon us all.
Good evening, Lady Danbury. A letter for you, Mum. Apologies for the disturbance.
Please alert Mrs. Walsh. We shall be having a visitor.
Such a gangster.
Who most certainly wishes her plans had remained in the dark.
Oh, sweet.
Who was so certain that she would not find a husband on her own, enlist the help of Mr. Colin Bridgerton.
Oh, she wrote it. That's nice.
She has to.
While we knew Miss Featherington's marital prospects were slim at best, this recent scandal made further hopes disappear.
I do not know of what you're speaking.
When you spread gossip about someone, but perhaps that was your goal. In communicating the secret I told you in confidence, or can you really just not help being cruel?
I did not communicate your secret.
What did
But
you
I did
say?
notice Miss Livingston whispering around the room after hovering nearby. You were rather indiscreet when you told me about Penelope. Perhaps if you were more decided about your former friendship, you would not have felt the need to gossip. I do appreciate your concern about cruelty, but perhaps you should like to find a looking glass.
Ooh.
Rather than looking at me.
That's true. She has a point. She told her.
Yeah, but when she was telling her, she was loud about it.
Oh.
So other people just heard.
Okay.
Tell me it is not true. How could you be so reckless? This family has already endured so much public scrutiny, and now this.
Foolish to ask a suitor.
No, what is foolish is being unreasonable about what you can achieve. I had thought that when you bought those dresses, it was for your amusement, not that you earnestly believe find a husband in your 3rd year out.
Oh, that's coming from your mom. That's coming from your mom, man.
So you've just believed that your child is never going to find a husband.
A life unmarried is not all bad. Trust me, men can often cause much more trouble than they're worth.
It's too late now. You've done the damage already. Even her, she doesn't even have the words to say.
The fact that she wrote about her, she has to now
Yeah,
because, you know, people...
This author would not.
It was in gossip.
Featherington should wish to return to her familiar shadows once and for all.
Yes.
Collins.
You have a visitor.
I had to see how you were. She's beastly to write such things about you.
It's her job to report what everyone is talking about. It would have been suspicious if she had not. In truth, I brought this on myself. A sad, stupid girl who believes she might possibly have a chance of love.
You must not say such things.
After all, a small taste of the light can lead to that most dangerous of emotion, hope. And once hope is lost, a lady may become reckless.
Yeah.
Colin, could I ask you something?
Of course.
Would you kiss me?
Ooh, yeah.
Penelope.
It would not have to mean anything. I would never expect anything from you because of it, Shelf, and I have never been kissed, and I am not certain I ever will be. I could die. Kill me.
You would already be dead.
I do not wish to die without ever having been kissed.
Go on, Colin.
Give the girl's last wish.
She has to beg.
Make the move. I kiss the girl. I like it.
Taste of her cherry chapstick.
Oh.
He went in. Who are you laughing at?
Oh yeah, Collins, my boy.
He's not doing it for her anymore.
Nah.
It's for him now.
Baby, that kiss was more than that, babe.
He's gonna want more.
That kiss was more than that, girl.
She left an impression on him.
No.
No?
No, she didn't? I think she did, babe.
Ooh, it happened. And Colin is falling.
Okay, alright.
No, this will be perfect. There's a quote or a poem or something that I've read a while ago.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my darling, what if I fall? And I say, but what if I fall? But oh my darling, what if you fly?
Yeah, I think I heard that somewhere.
Yeah, I think I posted it on my Instagram.
I think, yeah, that's right, yeah.
So basically, that's Penelope asking Colin to kiss her, and he's like, what if I fall? And then Penelope's like, but what if you fly? What if you fly?
Yeah. Well, you're not flying anytime soon, baby. You staying here. Alright, guys, as you know, our baby's awake now. We gotta go. But we'll see you guys to the third episode.
Yes.
In the meantime, do take care, be peace, because the world now is blowing up. But, we got you. Okay, that's the word for my baby. Babies. In the meantime, do take care and
Baby.
peace.